Hello everybody, welcome. I'm your host TedTokez. We have another episode to upload here today for you. This one is a For Honor match. It's only one match, but it's a pretty good one. There's some key moments in it that make for good storytelling, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it. We start off with this little 2v2, and I try to take on this Viking dude.
You captured Zone A.
He starts to parry some of my attacks, and he manages to work me down. I block a move, but it wasn't enough to stop him from finishing me, as he countered that strike there and was able to parry me with a strike of his own to finish me off. After I respawn, I head back to the middle objective to collect a couple points for my special abilities and clear up these troops so that we can capture the middle objective itself. Help my teammate clear them couple remainders up, and now we're going down here. And I see the guy that I just fought and lost to, and I decide to myself to try to take him on again now that we're out here in this open field. Looks like the teammate was going to help a little bit. I think he runs off though, if I remember correctly, and I actually, sorry for the spoiler, but I actually end up losing this fight. And I remember I could have won if I wouldn't be, I roll around too much and that eats up my stamina. If I could learn how to just kind of like move around without using up my stamina, my stamina depletion is really a lot of the reason I lose a lot of the fights I lose. He's a good character though, you know. He's a good character I'm fighting. I don't know about his skill, I ain't really got much to say about that, but he's using a pretty good character in my opinion. After the respawn, we head back to the original objective we tried to conquer, where we initially lost our first attempt. We end up cleaning that objective up, and now we have that objective, so I head back across the bridge and head back to the middle objective to try to take that one back so that we can start to control some of the domination factor of the map. I see a teammate could use some help, and I think I just shot my teammate. I'm not sure, but I think I just did. I think that ability actually went into the back of my teammate. He gives me a couple strong strikes, finishes me off. So I definitely didn't help my teammate there. I think I kind of messed it up there.
You captured Zone A.
Looks like a bot was disappearing from that fight at that objective, and now I'm returning back to that middle objective, going past it, taking on that fight that I just lost in. The same character. Looks like teammates working him this time. No thanks to my help, you know, I really didn't do nothing besides be there and add a little bit of support, but it's not worth it to me because I already messed him up enough to think that even if I did help him, I'm still not helping enough.
You captured Zone A.
Looks like he helps me with this Viking, which is good because it's a pretty good character, and if you know how to use it, it's actually pretty easy to just dominate any of the other characters, because the character has a pretty good close range and medium range fighting ability. So the close range ability that my pirate gives me, it's not as easily usable. You know, I can't capitalize on it as much against a character like that. At least yet, my skills aren't up enough. You know, I don't play enough. I don't actually force myself to get better enough. So, but that, you know, I end up dying again. You know, what else is new? Respawn, head back to the side objective with the bridge. Get a little special ability into the enemy, and I start trying to give him some slight combos. Nothing crazy, but just a couple little consecutive strikes. I lose my stamina again, like I said. That's a real problem for me. I know when I start playing For Honor again, that's something I'm going to have to focus on. I'm going to have to actually have to pay attention to the amount of stamina that I'm using up, or else I won't have that feature to utilize.
You lost Zone C.
Here we have a little bridge battle. Looks like we're going back and forth with the the uppercuts or whatever you call them. I completely missed my bomb because it bounced off his armor and then went down in the hole. But as this guy tries to get me, he gets me, and so that's that. You know, another loss for my attempt. But even though I'm being taken down, we're still winning. We have more points than the enemies. So as long as we stop them from conquering any of the objectives, we should have a good chance at actually completing this match with a victory. Here I am gaining another special ability from the points that I collect as I take out some of these AI troops at the middle objective. As you can see, now we just took control of that middle objective, and that's going to give us an even more of an advantage for the outcome of the game as far as end game goes. They took one of the objectives back and forced our team to start breaking. But with me and this teammate here at this base and that one showing up even more, this guy's not really going to stand much of a chance to recoup his team's chances. But that's the victory, so there you go. Team worked together enough to still win, even though I was getting my butt kicked a lot of the time.
Victory!
You can see some of our teammates throwing their animations up. There's the outfits for the match. And it looks like I got 1 objective, 7 takedowns, and 5 deaths. 3rd place on my team. Not too bad. Not too bad. That was that For Honor match, though. If you enjoyed it, check out the next video.